Hey everyone, welcome to Fraser Focus, local faces and places here in the South Fraser and Fraser Valley region. I'm Leah Bolton.
And I'm Dean Atwell. Another exciting edition for you today as we explore a little town who put British Columbia on the map with the film industry. I'm talking about the City of Hope and Rambo.
Also, question, where do people from the Fraser region go to vacation? Well, this summer, a lot of people went to festivals, so I followed some out to the island.
Now the heat may be on, but first up, it's about back to school. I know my kids are ready. Let's see what's happening and what's new with schools in the Fraser region.
We're the biggest district in the province by a long shot, and it's good news that people want to live here in Surrey.
Dennis, can you please come to the office?
I think that the young families find Surrey is still a relatively affordable place to raise a family, and of course with families are school-age children.
Hey, everybody ready? Yeah.
We've got expecting upwards to about 1,000 more students this year. We obviously have a different set of circumstances now because of a Supreme Court of Canada decision, and that's going to mean smaller class sizes.
Well, how are we going to deal with that? With smaller class sizes, does that mean more classrooms?
Yes, we're going to have more classrooms because the classroom sizes are smaller as a result of the decision. So our staff has been very busy looking at all the options to make the most use and most efficient use of all the classrooms in the district.
Now talk to me about construction happening. You said 50 portables were coming in, but is the construction still happening, I believe, on Salish?
We are excited to see Salish Secondary come together. It's a year away from being opened for students, and it's a fantastic looking school. And it's of course equipped and designed with the latest learning techniques and curriculum, and I think we're going to be very proud of that school and the students once they get into it.
Langley is growing rapidly. Overall, we've got about 20,000 students in Langley, and as I said, that is growing, so that's an exciting opportunity for us here in Langley. We can always offer more programs and expand on programs that we do have. We've got some renovations that have happened over the summer. RC Garnett has had an expansion, so that's some great new learning spaces for kids there. Langley Secondary has undergone some renovations, and they started this summer, and that's been an exciting time. And we've got the new high school that was announced for Willoughby. That's still about 2 years out as far as completion, but I know the planning stages are well underway.
You probably have to get, definitely a lot more creative.
Certainly, and another thing that's pretty exciting for us, a lot of schools now have started to develop outdoor learning spaces, whether it's a courtyard like this one.
Who remembers what kind of plants we have here?
You have rose.
Which one's the rose?
The outdoor learning spaces at the elementary level, a little bit different, a little more interactive. There's places for kids to climb and move and do things a little differently that are not a playground, but they're actually a learning space. So there's plants that are native to BC. There's plants that they can teach about Aboriginal culture and how those plants may have been used in traditional medicine, things like that. And these are all being incorporated in these outdoor spaces that we have now in a lot of our schools, and they're being accessed by students that are K to 12, and it's just a different feel when you can come outside and read and maybe just do the same lesson but do it outside.
That's a kind of berry that we can eat, actually.
One particular new program that we do have coming up that's just starting this fall is a K to 2 outdoor education program, which is pretty exciting. It's based in Fort Langley, but the students will be out and about in the forests and parks and nearby areas. So judging by the initial interest and the initial enrollment group that we do have right now for these K to 2 students, it looks like that program can only grow.
So we call this a reserve and not a park.
How are we handling with the staffing situation? Are we finding enough staff members, enough teachers, enough resources, community to deal with the overcrowding in schools?
We're looking good for September. A few specialty positions, French immersion is always tough to fill, but we'll be ready to go.
You'll notice that by holding the shift key down, you're making it proportional. So help double check around this side there, please, ladies. Thank you very much.
You know, it'll be nice to get back into a routine again once the kids are back at school.
That's got to be tough, balancing work and the kids out all summer long. Yeah, you're going to be relaxed now.
Stay with us. We'll be right back on Fraser Focus.